Hello, everyone. It's time for Merle's Pearls. I am Merle. I'm a singer, the relationship miracle worker. I help people find their own miracles in their own life with their own relationships. I've been married over 50 years to the same man. I must know something about relationships. As a matter of fact, hi, Sandy. As a matter of fact, our anniversary is Monday. Interesting that it's Monday because it's the first day of our course, the magic and science of love. But it's our anniversary, and it's our 53rd anniversary. Is that incredible? Oh my gosh, I'm not even 53 years old. What can I say? So my topic for today is my topic for today is, let me just read it for goodness sakes. Can I accept his imperfections and at the same time honor his perfections? In other words, maybe another way to say it, is it possible that perfection and imperfections can live together at the same time, in the same place, in the same person? So can somebody drive you crazy and make you feel wonderful? That is the question. uh, Sandy's telling me I'm 39, right? A guy by the name of Jack Benny was a comedian, and he always said his age was always 39. Whatever his age was, and it was more than 39, he said he was 39. I'm not going to say that. I'm just not going to say anything. I'm going to go back to my topic. Can imperfection and perfection live in the same person at the same time? So, for instance, somebody that you're living with, or not living with, or just dating, and it can be a relationship, or it can be your kids or your parents, can be completely lovely and terrible all at the same time. My husband actually thinks that the entire house is his closet. So wherever he is, if he takes off his jacket, he just drops it. So all his possessions are all over the house. Now, you don't want to feel like his mother and follow him all around. So that could drive you crazy. It could drive you crazy. On the other hand, so that's his imperfection. On the other hand, he says, I'm so lucky. We are so lucky to have this marriage, to live together. He says, oh, I love your haircut. Do you like my haircut? Or he'll say, oh, you look beautiful. He'll say lovely, wonderful things. Or, what would you like for dinner today, dear? I mean, how can that be, that somebody that is so loving and caring and uplifting can be such a pain in the neck with all his imperfections? He leaves everything all over the place. You know, I think that imperfections, that learning to accept other people's imperfections is a way to learn to accept your own imperfections. I think understanding that somebody can do all these annoying things and still do wonderful things and be wonderful to you, that somebody can be an imperfect person and yet the perfect partner for you. So we don't need a perfect person to be our perfect partner. And that's going to be part of what we talk about in our course that starts Monday, The Magic and Science of Love. Patty Negri, the psychic medium, and me, the relationship miracle worker. We are giving a course, and you can check it out, relationshipmiracleworker.com/workshop. And it's $30 a session or $75 for all three. It may be the right thing for you. Check it out. We're all on all our social media, both she and I, and it'll be interesting. And one of the things that truly I will talk about is the fact that imperfection and perfection exist together in the same person. So when you find somebody, or when you're living with somebody, and that person is, I don't mean abusive, and if anybody, I know people, and I have friends that when they're upset, they just go off. But they don't. But they go off just to let off some steam, and you just happen to be there. They're not really necessarily going off on you, although sometimes it feels like it. People, they can't, whoever they are, however angry they are, and if it's you that's angry, you cannot call other people names. You can't say nasty things about them. You can say, oh, I'm so aggravated, it drives me crazy. You can say, you drive me crazy sometimes because of things you do, whatever. But really, the fact of the matter is, I'm just upset because it makes me feel this way. And bring it back to yourself. I mean, people are just not perfect. People get angry. People yell. Sometimes it's you are the people. Sometimes it's me are the people. But being a partner is a choice, is a commitment, and I just think it's so important that we learn to live with someone that isn't perfect, and that we accept them as imperfect, and additionally, that we also see the parts that are perfect about them. I think that, you know why I think it's important? Because I think it's bringing peace to the world, one couple at a time. I really, truly believe that. Look at how divided our country is. No matter what you think of whomever it is, that person isn't all good and that person isn't all bad. Whether it's on the left side or the right side, it doesn't matter. Nobody's perfect, and everybody has some little piece that makes sense. We don't agree with this, but we do agree with that. And we have to learn to pick the parts that we agree with and start there. And we have to we don't have to do anything. I get all excited and involved, and this is what you have to do, and you have to do. Of course you don't have to do anything. But it would bring you peace, and it would add to the peace in the world if each of us, all of us, myself, yourself, learn to accept the imperfections of other people. It doesn't mean you excuse them. It's just nobody's perfect, that's all. And yet, still, you have to then be able to say, okay, he does this or she does this, horribly, but look what she does good. It's really important. My husband cooks for me. I mean, that's totally awesome. I do the dishes. Of course, he'll never, even if I cooked, I would do the dishes. So I figure, okay, let's division of labor. He's never going to clean up. So we're going to let him cook. And it's with that kind of humor and what, resignation, or I'm either just giving up or I'm being incredibly clever. But we, who somebody else is. We can change how we feel about how somebody else is. And that's a miracle. I'm a relationship miracle worker because I understand you can make miracles. Every one of us can make miracles by just tweaking how we think about something. I always say in my course I'm going to be bringing back online later this year about 3 steps to transform your relationship experience. Um, God, I forgot what I always say. Uh, you cannot clearly change anybody else. You can change yourself. And that's extraordinarily exciting. So I think I think you know enough about the perfection and imperfection, at least from what I can say and tell you, to make a decision for yourself. If you will take a look at the whatever relationship is not perfect in your world and see if you can look at it a little differently. Um, that's my word for the day. So go to relationshipmiracleworker.com, look for extra videos that you haven't seen. Check out other things on my website that are interesting. Look for the free gift. Go to relationshipmiracleworker.com/workshop. Find out about our workshop that starts next Monday. If you're looking for a mate, it's just what you've done hasn't worked, this may be just the thing for you. Take a chance on it. Hi, Raymond. How are you? Okay, that's it. Any comments other than thank you? Nice comments. I like smiley faces and hearts and thumbs up. That's good. If you have any comments that you want to make ever, if I hang up and later on you think about it, you can direct message me. You can write right under the video. I'm here, open, interested in what you have to say. That's it. I will see you, guess when? Next Thursday. Guess what time? Noontime. Oh, and at 11, don't forget Thursday Thoughts with Merle and Patty also. Okay, everybody, have a fabulous week. Think about different ways you can tweak your relationship. You know what? If you make yourself happy, that will be making the world a little bit happier. Just by making yourself happy. Is that awesome or what? Bye.